If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
What's up, guys? The sponsor of this video is Red Pill Threads. Very easy sponsor to work with because I can't wait to wear the shirts myself. They're coming to the mail to me as I'm making this. Be sure to check out their stuff. Grassroots company, you're supporting small business, but check out their awesome designs they have for people of all views. Check out their Doe 36 shirt. I think a very creative thing, poking fun at Bill Clinton for being on the Epstein's client list. Check out many of their other designs, corn pop and all of that. Super cool stuff. I can't wait to wear them in the videos, and use the promo code POACHERS for 10% off your order. Get you a discount on it and get you some awesome shirts for you and the whole family. Very well made and made by someone who you can trust. So without further ado, get you a shirt and let's get into the video. This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
The lights are off.
Oh. How's it going? Mick?
Yeah.
Ah, nice to meet you, bro. Gordon. It's some messages to Emily from Twitter and Facebook we should probably go over. Do you want to talk about it in private just back there? It's the girl that was talking to you on Twitter a little bit back.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, we can talk about it over there if you don't mind. Any weapons on you at all?
No.
Okay. Well, my name is Gord. I'm sorry to meet you like this. Yeah. So that's for your safety. I'm a bigger. I didn't know you were a big guy. I'm a bigger guy. I just want you to know I'm not going to hurt you, try to take any money from you, anything like that. So it's about this chick named Emily that's been taught. Well, I was talking to you a while back from Twitter. Does that kind of ring a bell?
Not at Emily, no.
Not at Emily? Okay.
No.
Well, what about just kind of stuff on Twitter that's been happening or has happened or some other apps?
I haven't really been on Twitter since like last year.
Since last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Around like October.
Got it. Do you know what I could like be kind of bringing up about Twitter?
No idea.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to bring up is kind of there was like some accounts that looked younger, kind of following you, vice versa, this and that. Kind of ringing a bell how that could have happened? Okay, got it. Well, you were at a party or something like that?
Earlier, yeah.
Got it, got it. Do you work now?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do for work?
Work at a sandwich shop.
At a sandwich shop?
Yeah.
Subway?
No,
Okay, well, thanks for what you do. My dad's actually a fireman, so I appreciate what you do, man. Some of those proceeds still go to the firefighters?
yeah. It
Okay,
does.
cool, man.
100%
Thanks.
does.
Yeah, thank you for what you do. Okay, so I guess I'll just kind of ask about this in general because, you know, I have Emily printed out, but there's lots of other stuff that I could kind of go over. I know you're a good dude. You obviously, I think, looks like you take care of your parents and
Yeah.
okay, so I appreciate what you do for them. But it seems like over the years there's kind of been what looks to be accounts that are kind of on the younger side, following your Twitter, you following them back. Do you know how that or when that would have started or how that could have started?
No.
Okay, what can you remember about that?
Only thing I remember, like, I had mysterious accounts, like, randomly say hi to me, you know, so I'd be, like, asking how I know you, who are you, and
Sure.
they'd be, like, through a second, third party, somebody who you know.
Okay. Did it come up as, like, people you may know?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, got it, got it. So I'm asking about, like, how this could have been, like, how do you think these accounts that it could have been like younger ladies under 18, like how could they have been? What can you remember about them kind of following you or you following them or how'd that kind of happen?
I have no idea
Okay.
because I barely go on social media because I'm either here taking care of my parents or at work.
Okay.
I work 30 plus hours, so I don't got time to.
How long have you been working for?
About like a month almost now.
Okay, what were you doing before that?
Miscellaneous work.
Just kind of side gigs?
Yeah.
Okay. Because some of this is from 2022, so.
Yeah, I really wasn't online in 2022.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think, like, I'm trying to figure this out because, you know, there's some stuff said from Emily to you to Emily, vice versa. I mean, it takes two. It wasn't like you were being creepy or spamming or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to put, like, a context to this. Like,
That's why I like Emily who. Like, I don't read.
Right.
Can't think of an Emily from Twitter or anything.
Right, right.
Only Emily I know is, like, back from high school.
Okay.
That's, like, last time I spoke to her was, like, 2014.
Got it.
So that's not even the person when you probably talking about.
Yeah, no. Unless she's still in high school for whatever reason and she's stayed 14 her whole life. I don't know, buddy.
That'd be some Twilight Edward type shit, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. So, was there maybe just ever a phase where maybe you were in a dark spot and that some shit just happened online or anything like that?
Like, I barely ever go online unless if it's PlayStation. But
Okay.
I don't even go on, like, gaming online.
Okay.
I play personally. Like, I don't talk to anyone when I play online
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Well, have you ever had like Instagram or Facebook?
I had Facebook before, but, like, it kept on getting shut down. Like,
Okay.
reported, like, so, like, I stopped messing with Facebook for that reason.
Are you like a politically motivated guy, politically involved?
No, I don't really believe in politics or anything.
I'm with you on that. They're all corrupt.
Yeah.
What about Instagram?
Instagram, only people who I know. Like,
Okay.
personally, yeah.
So there's nothing, no extracurricular stuff on Instagram?
Nah.
Okay. So I want to read some of these messages here. Maybe some of it will ring a bell. So this is from June 8th in 2022. This is your Twitter account, though, right? With the kind of the it's black and white, but the colored hair here and all that.
Nah, that's mine would be so yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but you know how on Instagram you
Twitter,
have the you have the username and then you have like
Yeah,
your
but
name
I
there.
actually have my name and on Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
No, this is Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's not because I have
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. But is this? I mean, this is your face, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Are you into like any sports at all?
Not a sport guy, but yeah, I like to watch sports.
What sports?
Mainly football, basketball. Sometimes hockey, depending on who's playing.
Okay. Got it. Is that a wrestling shirt you have?
No, that's Fast and Furious.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you kind of look like a wrestling fan.
I am.
All right. Who's your favorite wrestler?
WWE, Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Undertaker.
What about currently? Undertaker doesn't do it anymore, does he?
Nah, he appeared at WrestleMania this year, but he long retired. Currently is Cody and the Usos.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of Jey Uso.
Yeah.
He's good. You've been keeping up with Did you go to WrestleMania Philadelphia this year? Or?
Oh no, I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was like the beginning of this month.
Okay.
Like the second week, like the second Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, so Mick, I'm just gonna let you know this account on Twitter was as recently as 4 hours ago, was retweeting wrestling stuff, retweeting wrestle this, wrestle that, WrestleMania that. So looking at your feed, there's nothing that I looked at that's like, whoa, this guy's crazy, this guy, this or that. You look like a wrestling fan, just like I'm a wrestling fan, okay? You work at I appreciate what you do for firefighters. But, you know, the reason I asked if you're a wrestling guy is because no impersonator will just be retweeting your favorite wrestlers. You were retweeting that Rose dude, you're retweeting the Usos, this and that. So this is your account, okay? So I'm just trying to figure out, is this type of stuff here, is this some type of pattern, or was this just a phase back then, or like what was it?
Like I said, I barely got online. Like,
okay, but you were online today.
Earlier, but not on Twitter. Like on Instagram, I was.
Okay, so how
just following, like watching, like feeds and stuff. That was it.
Yeah, but
I didn't like post anything. Not today.
Okay, no, I'm not saying you posted. Maybe you just retweet stuff today.
Retweet. Retweet it.
Retweet, like basically, you see a post from somebody else, you just share it.
Yeah.
Okay, did that happen today on Twitter?
Not on Twitter. No, mainly Instagram today.
Mainly Instagram?
Yeah.
Did you retweet anything yesterday on Twitter? Like, I'm just talking about, I'm not saying any sexual stuff, just wrestling stuff.
Nah, just liked it.
Okay.
But, like reposting, no.
Okay, maybe.
I haven't reposted in like a while.
Okay, maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Is it possible you could have liked wrestling stuff on Twitter today?
Stuff what happened yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
I ended up seeing clips and liking it. But I didn't tweet about it or posted it. No.
I'm not saying I didn't see any posts from you recently, but I'm just saying. So you see the, so the retweet is basically like when you know how you tweet something, then it's like a post under the tweet. Mm-hmm. So it's like you could say, if the Packers score, oh, good job from Jordan Love, then it's under that. I don't think any of that, but maybe did you just press the infinity button? Or the like button, one of those two, on some wrestling stuff?
The like button.
Okay.
On a few things, yeah.
Okay. Got it. So what is your profile photo on Twitter?
I could technically show you right now.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Okay, so that's the, so it's the exact same account.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, it would probably show that at 23.
That's not how DMs work. This is the exact same thing. So this is your account here.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, I'm trying to get the context of this then, because obviously the account that's on your phone right now and the account that we kind of tied up to some. I'm not saying you went out and met anybody. I'm not saying you drove an ice cream truck around any school. I don't think you're ever that guy. But just falling into some internet online is kind of what I'm getting at. And I'm trying to kind of untangle, I'm trying to figure out basically, because if I have some from 2022, whatever, we're past it at this point. I'm trying to figure out, was that a phase? Is this something we have to worry about now? Did this just kind of happen back then for a little bit? Like what's going on?
I really, from 2022,
or 2023, just kind of
2023
or 2022, kind of those years.
Only was liking posts. I didn't really make comments or anything. I like liked it or reshared it, but I didn't really make comments on it. So.
Okay, but I'm asking about. So in those years, I'm asking because that account, I mean, it still says on your bio that you're 35 and you're 36 now. So we've had that account for a while.
Yeah.
I'm just asking how basically kind of DM started with kind of accounts on the younger side or younger accounts that are getting in your following list, kind of stuff like that. Because, you know, I don't think you just went online one day and were like, yeah, just this is what I want. Like, did this kind of just start popping up for you? How'd it happen?
Like, usually, like, when it comes down to randoms, it's like people I might know.
Okay.
And, like, I may have probably, like, hit, like, accept.
Okay.
But otherwise, like, I barely ever talk to people online. Unless if I know them.
Yeah, sure. Did maybe Twitter's kind of weird algorithm start recommending these younger profiles that you never really looked for, but maybe it just started recommending them? Could that have happened?
That possible, yeah.
Okay. Did that happen? Did that kind of start happening for a little bit?
Probably then.
Probably then?
Like, because that one, like, I was liking a lot of stuff, then, like, accepting a lot of stuff. Not like, looking into what it possibly could be.
Okay. Got it. So it could have been just an accumulation of stuff. You don't even realize. Okay. Got it. Did you ever kind of notice one day? Because, I mean, you know, you're not Stevie Wonder. You know, did you notice one day, like, holy I might have just been accidentally liking a lot of stuff that's on the younger side. Maybe I should get away from this. Or did that kind of ever become a noticing thing?
Like, it's a possibility, but, like, I wouldn't have noticed, like, back then.
Okay. When did you notice that then?
That's why I pretty much been avoiding Twitter a lot, because I noticed there's, like, a lot of
Okay.
Like, since, like, last October.
Okay.
Like, started to notice it.
Notice what exactly?
That was kind of like getting like bullshit wise, like
a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it kept on like asking like certain patterns to like log into Twitter. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Okay. Was some of this weird stuff? Did they start to kind of try to show you this younger stuff? Because I'm just trying to figure out how it could have gone to your phone, basically. Like, you know. I mean, there's multiple ways, you know, if you're standing in the middle of the desert, there's many different stories on how to get there. But one way or another, there's a lot of accounts that were on the younger than 18 side kind of following you following them, a little bit of DMs here and there. Like
could have been where they, like, possibly lied that there was, like, 20 plus.
Okay.
But then, like, I haven't, like, if I notice, like, I don't really know them,
sure,
then I kind of like cut ties. So like, done, like, and I haven't really been on Twitter since like October, so of last year, because I noticed a little stupid. Like,
well, have you had accounts maybe that you thought were like over 18, then they just hit you with I'm 14 or I'm some age under 18?
No, I never had that happen. Like.
Okay. Do you have like a girlfriend right now, or?
No. I'm mainly taking care of my parents who are working.
Thanks for what you do.
My mom does a lot of like.
All right.
Had a scare last year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Trying to bring in some money for them.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, dude. Need more people taking care of their parents, bro. So I'm just going to read some of these messages here, okay? See if they ring a bell. So this was in 2022, so I'm not expecting you to remember everything that was said at this time. I mean, it's just, you know, if you do, please tell me how you got that memory. I'd like to visit your doctor. But, you know, on your end it said, hi, how's it going? She says, good, I'm 11, by the way. Say, okay, that's fine, that's a good. What are you up to? She says, in my room, tired. Say, okay, you don't mind my age. How old? And you said, I'm 34. So this had to be in 2022 because, you know, you're 36 now.
Yeah, it's annoying how I would talk to an 11-year-old like that.
Okay. So here we said, have you ever seen it? She says, no, he. Say, would you like to? She says, yeah. And this was sent. So How would your picture have been sent like this here?
I wouldn't even send explicit pictures, like, unless if I dating the person,
Uh huh.
that's the only way they would see. But otherwise, I won't be posting my online like that.
Okay. But so how did this picture of your come up?
That's not even mine.
All right.
I can tell you that much. That don't even look like mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mick, there's multiple pictures of that sent, and
Yeah.
one of them even had your whole torso in it, and you're built the exact same way. And one of them even had your kind of like your lower face in it, and it was the same. So I'm not here to judge you, dude. Like, that's what I'm literally trying to figure out. Is this some that I just came too late for, it's just way in the past, or is this still going on, or was this just some type of phase? Like,
None of this shit is a phase. None of this.
okay. Was this here just a one-off? Was this the only person you talked to that could have been on the younger side? 'Cause I'm trying to figure this out, because I'm not going to argue with you whether
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk to her. Like,
okay. But how do you think they got on your following list and all that?
probably like something what we both liked in common.
Okay.
Then, like, they lied about their age, obviously. Then,
Mm-hmm.
then I ended up talking to him, and I found something fishy, and I just like cut ties.
Okay. So have some people then hit you up. You're thinking they're over 18, then some comes up that they're not 18. You cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay. How many times do you think that's happened?
Probably like 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though I tend to avoid Twitter now, because
Is it for that reason?
yeah,
Okay.
a lot of weird,
Okay.
a lot of politics, a lot of weird.
Right. Right. Okay. So has some of that weird sexual been like underage themes trying to get introduced to you and like that? Then you try to back out of it or something, or
Like, the weirdest thing what I saw was like,
it's all good.
oh, that's just the landlord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the only weirdest thing I saw was like animal and human contact, and I was like, man, this.
Right. Right. Have you? I'm trying to think, because sometimes these accounts can just show up on your following, and I wouldn't be here to talk to you if I didn't think you were a good person. If I thought you were like some head of this shit, I wouldn't be here, man. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to figure out, because if there was some involvement, which according to some records there is, but obviously it can be easy to untangle from if it's just was a one-off or just a little time of life. Did people maybe try to DM you like talking about this type of stuff, or try to even maybe offer you some stuff like this? Because
No, because at that time I was actually dating somebody and living with them before that happened with my mom.
Mhm.
I was seeing somebody for about like 5 years. It was really serious with them.
Okay, did you have any kids with them?
Nah.
Do you have any kids of your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I said I'm gonna be doing weird shit like that.
Right, right. No, and I'm not saying you are, but obviously it's the same in every one of these pics, and obviously, I see you don't have any hair on your arms. There's no hair here, and so it's the same exact build. I mean, nobody's gonna. I mean, we'd be wasting both of our times if we argued over whether this was your picture or not, right? So, how do you think I could have got this picture of you?
Like I said, I don't be posting weird sexual unless like I keep that private. Like the only people who know is whoever I'm with. But like,
So how do you think this picture of you leaked?
I did have like when I was in high school. I did.
This
have,
isn't from high school though.
I know, like I did have like a underage thing happen with me actually, where I was intimate with somebody.
Sure.
And under like without any knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a victim myself.
I'm sorry about that.
So that's why I'm like, then it went through a whole court thing where they had to take the contact down. Like, I had random people come up to me, like, in high school, like, hey, nice video. And I'm like, what the
Oh,
f you talking
dude.
about? Find out I had, like, a video made of me and my ex at the time at the park.
Mm-hmm.
Because my parents didn't like her at the time, so I was like, well, let's find somewhere else. Then find out someone recorded it,
Yeah.
posted it, and they didn't know that was not 18, and they got in huge trouble.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Well, this couldn't have been that because this arm right here is taking the photo. This arm is obviously holding that, and same with this. And so, whatever. I mean, somehow your was sent to this Emily account, okay, from your own Twitter account that's on your phone. And here it was said, "Hope you like Daddy's big whoa hee hee. You like what you see?" She says, "Yeah, want it inside of you." She says, "He, it does inside." And you say, "Yeah, it goes in your virgin." Do you have any like ops or anybody out to get you? You think?
Yeah, I had an ex-fiance at one point. I was thinking like maybe she possibly could have did this.
Okay.
Like, it was like an ugly breakup where I lost my children due to the situation.
When'd she break up with you?
Back in like 2016.
Oh, dang.
And like we had like she tricked me into a 2-night stand where like she made it seem, oh yeah, let's get back together, let's get our family back together.
Mhm.
Then like she ghosted me. Then like months later, I hit was like papers saying she wanted to take me to court for child support. While I'm kind of like, well, what the?
Right. Do you still have to owe her child support?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. What
Yeah.
terrible.
That's the only person who has it out for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any have you always had a did you ever like maybe change your phone number since you were with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the same phone number since last year.
Okay. Does she have that phone number?
Not what I know. No.
Okay. Thank God, man. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that would be nuts. Okay. Here, does your phone number end in
No. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Does your did you ever have a phone? Did you have a phone number in 2022 that ended in
No.
Okay. What was your number in 2022? You think?
I didn't really have a phone then. I was sharing the phone with my mom
Oh, really?
because I was finding a job to get my own stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the 4 digits of her or the last 4 digits of her stuff?
My mom's last 4 digits.
Yeah.
Is
Okay. Got it. I see. That is What about maybe your dad's?
my dad's. His is
Okay. Got it. Somebody trying to call you right now?
oh no. Yeah, no one's calling me.
There's that green thing lighting up.
Oh, probably the messages right here.
Well, no, the green thing right there.
Oh.
No, like up there.
Oh no, not a call.
Oh. Got it. All right. Did you ever have like a WhatsApp or anything?
No.
No. Okay.
Like the only outside of like I have FaceTime because obviously iPhone then Meet because Google then Telegram.
Yeah.
That's the only ones where I have.
Got it. So some of this was said, would you show me a nude on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I never had a WhatsApp.
Okay.
Only like Instagram, Facebook before.
Mm-hmm.
Then Twitter and like Meet Me, but that's nothing to do with what you took.
So this said here, so you like Daddy's big, and this one here was like, I want to like, would you be interested in for bondage or anything?
I'm not huge on bondage. My ex was.
Okay. Here it said, ever want to just a lot of big at once, and then it said, I'd be interested in with you, and
I'm not. Hell no.
Okay. So
I'm not into foot play or anything weird like that.
So Mick, some of the stuff that I just read was said, some was not said. Everything that I brought up that you did not say, you actually said I didn't say it. Everything that I did read, you just kind of sat there and were like, okay. Everything that I read that was actually on the paper, you said, okay. So that kind of tells me that these messages are kind of ringing a bell. You might have gotten a little bit carried away. This is absolutely you sending the messages, because your reaction to the fake I was saying, you were like, no, I didn't say it, which you didn't. You didn't say anything about feet, you didn't say anything about bondage, but you vocally voiced that to me, that you didn't say those things. When I was talking about the daddy's big whatever, that's just guy talk, and you didn't say anything to that. So Mick, I'm just asking, the phone number that was given was not your
actual number.
Right. It was not your
No, I didn't.
it wasn't right. It wasn't your fiance. It wasn't your fiance giving that out. Because anything.
She did have pictures of my stuff at one point.
Of your junk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
That's when we was separated at one point.
So this is your junk then, right?
Yeah, that. But the other one didn't look like that, obviously.
Okay, but this is your torso. This is okay.
That's my torso.
So now we're kind of sitting at one way or another, like your PP pic got sent to this girl on Twitter who's saying she's 11 from your account that's on your phone. So, Mick, I'm really not here to. I mean, I know you're not a monster. You're not any of that shit, because. If you actually went to go meet this chick, I think it'd be a whole different scenario, conversation, whatever, okay? But, if we're in a kind of a court battle for the kids and, this and that, and, I know one of the charges in 2016 was something with sexual abuse or whatever. That's just what it said on the thing, don't quote me on it.
It was child neglect.
Child neglect, right.
My case was child neglect. It was due to well, we was living in two separate houses because we was going through a ugly battle between them. Like I would get into it with her mom, and like,
oh God,
I pretty much told her go back home, and I stayed here obviously, and then CPS was called about
Jesus.
Something about the kid wasn't going to doctor's appointments, and I was headed to work at the time.
Yeah.
And like a whole bunch of. You need a jacket? No, I'm good.
All good. Appreciate you, Dad.
But yeah, that what it was about. It was her not really taking care of the kid, going to doctor's appointments.
Are you still trying to get the kids back?
Yeah, it's an
ongoing battle.
Ongoing
okay.
Thing, yeah.
So
it's my two oldest being 18, 17, they could pretty much.
They can choose.
Yeah, they can choose.
Right. So that's.
And I haven't spoken to them since 2016 when that all happened.
Goddamn. Okay. Do they still try to get in touch with you?
My parents had visits with them when I was locked up for the neglect charge, but
how long did they get you for?
It was 2 in, 2 out.
Okay. Did you actually do the full 2?
Yeah, I did the whole 2 from end of 2016 to the end of 2018.
So you're off probation and all that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then that when I met my ex,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much stayed with her in 5 years.
Okay. Got it. So y'all just broke up pretty recently then? Or
Last year.
last year? Okay.
Like in March.
Got it. Dude, it's tough luck with women, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's 2024. They're in,
Yeah.
that's for sure, especially not here. So that's kind of what my thing is. Like, I know you want your kids back, and you know and I know you're not a bad father.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't take the time to address this. I don't think I'd be talking to you if I thought you were a bad father, because this would just be, they can just pile on and all this. So that's why it's important to get the context of why this could have happened, because, you know, the worst possible scenario is like, oh my God, what's Mick doing? That's all this.
When I was on probation, my probation officer limited me to only Facebook or like stuff what he had.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I had Facebook,
Right.
then it got reported, and I just gave up on Facebook.
Right.
It got reported numerous times, probably following too many things, but like out of contact, like wrestling and all that. Like I would follow it, then like probably some of the images was too graphic from wrestling. It got reported. I took them down.
Okay.
And
Mick, there's videos of on Facebook that don't get taken down. All right.
mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna reason with you because I kind of know about this online a little bit.
Yeah.
Nobody reports you for wrestling. Nobody cares about that. Okay. I mean, I know as soon as you told me that Facebook got reported, I know what it got reported for. Okay. It's easy to just pull a Facebook link and check what it was reported for. A lot of it was for sexual content. Would I be wrong about that? Just honestly. Or do you think maybe somebody maybe took what you posted out of context about sexual stuff, or?
Yeah, maybe out of contact.
Okay. But would I be wrong if I said that the reason your Facebook got taken down was because people, for whatever reason, I'm not saying it was justified, but you got reported for sexual content?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think that sexual content could have been?
Probably images, what I liked or like may have commented on.
Okay. Do you wish that maybe you could have taken some of those comments back?
Then, yeah.
Okay. Because some of the stuff that was sent in the DMs on Facebook and talked about, I didn't even print out because I don't want that to, you know, I think reproducing some of that stuff can fry both of our asses.
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously, Mick, there's the only thing is there's your feet are. I'm not saying you're not some kingpin. Nobody's going to go in your house and find any kids in the basement or anything stupid like that. You're not that guy. But, you know, you're a guy that's so far down on the totem pole that you're not even on it. But, you know, we're someone who's a good person, who's taking care of his parents. The last thing we want to do is even have anybody questioning why we're on the totem pole, right? We want to make sure you're off that shit. So, I mean, if your Facebook's getting reported for sexual shit, some way, somehow, the Twitter account that's on your phone is sent pics to this 11-year-old girl, whatever. You know, as long as it doesn't happen again after today, I'm at peace. I'm sure you'll be at peace, but we just need to make sure this is addressed, okay? So, it's cool that...
I did get an alert, like, back, like, last year, like, March, possibly change passwords, and I have.
Okay. Well, let's just stay on the truth here. So there's obviously a pattern here of like, here's this younger account on Twitter that's getting sent pics from your account that we have right now. Here's your Facebook getting reported for sexual stuff. Here's me not even able to print out your DMs because what am I going to do? I'm not going to horrify some Office Depot worker. What am I going to do? I mean, whatever. If there's a pair of big Latina those DMs, I think we'd all have a party seeing that shit. But you know it ain't that, because so all I care about at this point is getting a good father who's a good son who's taking care of his parents.
Yeah.
How do I make sure that we stay away from this? And I think part of that is, You know, how do I make? How do we find out how did it start, and then we can focus on getting you out of it, because there's obviously a pattern here of just underage online. And to me, it looks like it's all just online. Okay, you're not going by some elementary school. That'd be a whole different conversation. Never do I think you'd even be that guy. And if I did think that, I wouldn't be here talking to you. Okay,
Right.
but there's obviously a pattern online, and you know, I'm the last person to just accuse and say, oh, this is well, you. You know, your ex might, you know, she might look at this and just think, oh my God, this is just the worst thing ever. I look at this and think, this is a guy that could have been carried away. This is a guy who just let internet stupid algorithms take over for a little bit. I mean, just reason with me, man. Like, how did it on Facebook start? Like, how are these people DMing you all these naked pics and all this? How's it happening? How'd that happen?
I was following a few groups, what was like adult contact groups.
Okay. But obviously you got reported because some of it deviated from adult stuff. It wasn't all adult stuff. Maybe that's what you were looking for, but some way, somehow, the younger stuff got in those DMs. And I can see that younger stuff got in the DMs. I can't see how. That's just what I don't know. So a lot of people will look at that and be like, wow, off with their head. I look at that and be like, all right, how this good son, good father who's working their ass off for the firefighters, how did this happen? There has to be some explanation. There has to be some way that this could have just been all a mistake, all misunderstanding. I mean, because one way or another, we both know nude photos of people under 18 got in those Facebook DMs, right? So how did that happen? How'd that start? Like, who the was it?
A lot of the people I didn't even know.
Okay.
And it just like kept on sending.
They just spammed it. Okay, so let me ask you this, and I think I know the answer.
Like, it was a few times I asked, but it's people who I was talking to previously.
Yeah.
Dated before.
Right.
But it's like, otherwise spam.
Well, okay. Because nobody reported you for a nice pair of an hourglass. They reported you for the young, which may or may not be fair. I mean, you know, if it's other people, I mean, if this is people spamming you with it, I don't think it's fair they reported you. But, okay, so I think I know the answer, but I just want to clear this up, just kind of, you know, separate you a little bit. Were any of these young pics that you took yourself?
No.
Okay, so what about any of the video? Was any of that your stuff that you took yourself? Like anything where it's like, hey, I got this kid here, this is me filming, nothing like that? Okay. Would you ever be in that position?
No.
Okay, got it.
Hell.
So,
Not when I have my own kids. Not
okay,
never.
well, I respect that. That gives me a peace of mind. So let me ask this, every young picture or video in the DMs, it was just some random, it wasn't like you, nothing to do with you, it was just people, was it just people sending that stuff to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well that gives me a peace of mind. How many months or years were people spamming that to you?
It was like on and off.
Okay.
Like, it was like a decent period of time from like when it was.
Oh, really?
I got a whole bunch of like that.
Jesus.
Like,
go ahead.
It would be like, subscribe now to this website.
Uh-huh.
You can view all these videos for like 50, 60, 70, 80, something amount.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever get curious and just see what it was?
Like, no, it was like kind of show like samples.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it seemed like, I mean, you know, I mean, everybody gets those here and there, but it seemed, you know, to get reported, it had to be a lot of times it was happening. So, since, like, how many times a week is this going down, you think, before you got reported?
Like at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay.
I was getting that weird.
Okay. Were these accounts that were spamming you, were they American accounts? Were they foreign, or do you know?
It was mixture of both. Like, where it seemed American, then like I would try to look, like, see who they were. The city or state would change.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
how did how did it make you feel?
disgusting.
Why did it make you feel gross?
Because having like kids of my own, like,
Okay.
I wouldn't want to see that.
Right. Did you ever, and I'm not saying in a sexual way, but did you ever imagine in those videos and pictures, could this could be my kids?
No, not like.
No, not
like that.
no, not in a bad way, but like more, like a horrifying, like, oh my, holy way, like this is
Like that could.
right.
Where it could have been.
Yeah, like not like I like not fantasy, like not a fantasy, more like a more like a, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm only asking this because, I think a lot of those people sending you stuff, maybe it was them in the videos themselves, like not the kids, but the adults.
Yeah.
And that could help me out because, I don't care about some guy taking care of his parents who, looked at some stupid shit online. That's beneath my concern. But what you can help me with is maybe we could try to identify some of these people because I think we're on the same page with that.
Right.
So let's start with what was kind of happening in the videos these people were sending.
Like they would sometimes they'd be asking for money, like to subscribe for some.
Well, just the free ones they sent. What was happening in those?
Mainly it was like 10-second clips of like someone going like this out the flash, then like it cuts off.
Okay.
Then like if you like what you see, pay like this amount.
Yeah.
To continue. It's kind of like.
Okay. Well, I want to try to find the adults doing this to them. How many of those clips were like adults like hurting the kid in some way?
The only thing possible like similar to that is probably like making intimate like with pets like dogs and like that, but otherwise I can't even imagine that.
Okay. So they sent videos of some kids like kind of showing the goodies here like that, or
Like pretty much torso like up to the
okay. How old did the kids look in the videos?
Probably like teens at least.
What age you thinking?
I had to guess like between like 15 and 16.
15,
maybe
16.
A little lesser than that.
Like maybe 13 to 16 or?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. So I'm trying to figure out, kind of going back to these Twitter messages, I could kind of see it in your eyes. You kind of remembered it because you started to tear up a little bit. And that's okay. I mean, that shows me you have a conscience. That shows me you're a good dude. And it's like, hey, we all make mistakes, but it's how we address. You ever play football?
Not as high school. No, it'd be like little pickup games with a few friends.
But any organized sports at all?
Not professionally.
Well, yeah, obviously not.
Yeah,
but
not in high school, not
Okay.
in college, nothing like that. Nah, it's like little pickup games with a few friends.
all right, but you get the whole idea. Like
Yeah.
you mess up in this game, you fix your mistake, you address it.
Yeah.
And when I was reading some of these messages, man, I saw a tear going down your eyes. I saw somebody who truly has regret about this. Okay, because you were sitting there like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not to make a wrestling joke here, I'd be kind of worried, but because all I'm doing is trying to find the catalyst. Because if you told me you woke up one day and you were just like, let me just go find some 11-year-old on Twitter, I'd be like, bro, what in the But now you're telling me these people were teasing you with this, they were trying to send. So I think what happened is it normalizes in your mind. I'm not saying you think it's normal. I'm just saying subconsciously, you just get so used to something. Like if you live by a dumpster, the first 2 days you'd be like, wow, this smells like shit. But then if you live there for 2 years, you're going to be like, well, I don't even notice anything, right? So I think that's what could have happened with the stuff online. I think what happened first is these people, these idiots on Facebook were trying to spam you with it, put it in your mind, and then you maybe got a little bit carried away, you said some stupid shit to Emily. That could have been what happened. That's what I think happened. I mean, do you think I could be right about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump back to Emily then, all right? Your fiance's, or your ex is obviously a but let's not throw her under the bus with this because, we're men, we handle our mistakes, right? Is Emily, and I'm not mad at you, I'm not judging you, but I just want to get the truth, dude, because, we want to untangle from this. Does Emily kind of ring a bell now a little bit? Just be honest.
That time period, no. Like, the only Emily I knew was like 2014.
Dog.
That was, like, person. But, from Twitter,
I'm gonna.
can't call it Emily.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you the picture of her, and I just expect you to be honest about it, because I'm really going to bat for you here, Mick.
Yeah. Like, maybe if I see a picture, maybe.
Okay.
Refresh.
I'm going to bat for you here. I just expect you to be honest about it, dude.
Yeah, I came across someone with that picture, but it wasn't an Emily, but it said that she was like 18, 20. Like, I did have someone
Okay.
say that there was like an Emily, but like 18. Kind of looked like that.
Well,
Around like 2020.
okay. Well, this is from. Was that on Twitter?
Twitter. Yeah, but it wasn't. They didn't use the name Emily.
All right.
At first.
At first.
Yeah.
Did they use it eventually?
Probably.
Okay. So, Mick, just between me and you, let's just drop the act and just kind of address this shit, okay? Because, reading the fake messages told me everything that you remember some of this shit. I'm not saying, like I said, I know you don't remember what happened June 22nd, 2022. I'm not expecting that. But do you remember potentially getting a little bit carried away with this Emily account on Twitter that was maybe a little bit too young? Because we got your reaction to the real messages, the fake messages, and now we have a reason why. Because I was looking for the reason, because if you just said, I just did this willy-nilly, I'd be like, dude, what the f***? But, people were normalizing this shit for you. They were sending you all this, and I think it put in your mind to go just around and text somebody. That's what I think happened. I mean,
Like, when I was talking to that person, they said that there was like 18.
okay.
Then I proceeded, but then, like I said, like, their name wasn't Emily from that image what you showed me, but then they possibly did change her name, and I didn't even notice.
Okay. Do you remember, oh my God. Do you remember that account getting like a little bit flirty with you, or trying to talk the talk with you?
It did kind of get a little strange.
Okay. Why'd you end up sending that account your?
Jack, like I said, I would never send.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just asking why it happened. I mean, I'm not here to waste your time. I hope you're not here to waste mine. I'm here to work with you on this. So why was it sent to? Why'd you send it to her?
Probably at the time they said that was like 18.
Okay.
Like, probably
Sure.
may sent it out of contact.
Okay. Does it ring a bell that you might have sent it to her? Like, does that ring a bell sending it to her? Maybe you thought she was 18, but does it ring a bell that you sent it to her?
The one with the torso, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't remember sending it all.
Okay. So, to that face, you remember sending the torso pic?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not saying you remember the exact words that were said, but do you remember maybe just sending sexual messages besides the pic to that account?
Maybe like a few.
Maybe a few.
Flirts here and there.
Yeah. No, I don't have a whole stack here. I got like a few, Okay. But like the stuff, like, I'm like, there was nothing about feet or getting tied up, but the whole like, would you suck daddy's big? Would you let me? Typical guy stuff. Do you remember saying that kind of shit to her?
Probably joking about the daddy stuff.
Okay. Yeah, no, the context could have been joking, but do you just remember just kind of just saying it to her willy-nilly like that, or?
Joking was like.
Okay.
But like, out of like, personally.
Okay. So not an actual interest, but just saying it to f around, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's, I'll take that. Okay, so yeah, this is the same girl that I showed you. Okay, kind of refreshing now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, she looked familiar, but at first said 18.
Yeah.
The name wasn't Emily at first.
Kind of lollipop picture, kind of.
That one I don't recall, but the first one what you showed me and a few what you showed on the phone.
Okay.
That was refreshing.
So that little lady's kind of familiar to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep sending me pictures here. Would you suck on that sucker like it was daddy's? Blah blah blah. Okay. So I'm fully aware that her profile maybe did not say 11. Okay, that's totally fair. All right, but there's a difference of what the profile says and what she tells you. So here it said, "Hi, how's it going?" She says, "Good, I'm 11, by the way." You say, "Okay, that's fine. That's good. What you up to?" And you say, "Okay, you don't mind my age." She says, "How old?" You said 34. So here's why I knew that you knew she was a little bit too young to be talking to, which is okay. I mean, like I said, you didn't hurt her, you didn't go to her house, you didn't do any of that. Yes, it goes in your. Okay, that's not. Water pass here. I'll change this up. Don't worry. How's the weather?
Kind of cold.
Yeah. Yes, it goes in your. Okay. Would you show me a nude? That could be said to anybody though, but. Here, I wouldn't mind taking your. And that's not, and you didn't do it, right? Okay. Would you like me to play with your. Eat your. When can daddy see your little. Show off that little of yours. Okay. So a lot of stuff was pointed to. A lot of stuff was pointed to her being like a younger lady under 18. I'm too big for your type. But I think the key thing here is one of the first things that she's asked is, "Have you ever seen a?" And she says no. And you say, "Would you want to?" She says, "Yeah." And then you show it. Okay. That's every 18-year-old, and it sucks that it's this way, but every 18-year-old female on earth has seen a at this point. So that's how I know you knew she was 11. Okay. I didn't, if she was 5 or 6, that'd be a whole other conversation. That'd be, I think we can both agree on that, right? But, you don't ask any 18-year-olds, "Have you seen a before?" unless they're blind and they just get miracle sight from Dr. Rand Paul or something. But, it's that type of pointed, that's a very pointed question to someone. Like, I would never ask you, "Hey, bro, I'm watching. You ever seen before?" I mean, me and you can both look in the mirror and see boobs at this point, but, I wouldn't ask you that because I know you're an adult, but you would ask that to someone who's younger than 18. So, that's what I'm trying to get at, Mick. Is this some type of pattern that's been happening? Is this a one-off, or? Because we're past the point of like, I don't know, she was 11. We both know that part that you knew. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not going to disrespect you like that. Don't disrespect me by wasting my time. So, was this the only underage person that you talked to, or is there more? Or just honestly.
Possibly could have been. It was the only one.
Okay. Okay. Was there any more underage ones that you talked to?
No.
Okay. Why did you continue the conversation with her? No wrong answer, just asking.
I was thinking it was like a profile where it would have been like I said, where it was like one of the fake ones where it ended up being like, subscribe here.
Oh, trying to sell something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did she ever offer Did she ever ask you for money or?
No, not. No.
Okay, got it. So now does this conversation ring a bell? Because asking for money, and remember, that's very specific. Okay, so do you remember this conversation? Like, do you remember the gist of this conversation now?
Bits and pieces.
Okay. But I'm asking, do you remember, like, this is a profile that's at least claiming they're underage, you talked to it, you said some, she said some, do you remember that at least now?
Bits and pieces.
Okay. Got it. So, how did you feel kind of, so you're aware that, and I'm not saying like on you, but I'm just saying this because, you know, I want to get the context, kind of untangle this, you know, put it under the bridge. But now, but you were aware that, you know, you were saying some kind of crazy stuff, kind of sending some pics to an account that told you they were 11. You were aware of that when that was happening, were you not?
Well, I believe that it was 18.
You believed it was 18? Okay. But do you remember it telling you that she was 11 though?
That was at one point after I sent it.
Okay. Okay, so her telling you she was 11 rings a bell though at some point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like towards the end of the conversation when I cut ties.
Brother, that was at the beginning. Because you wouldn't ask an 18-year-old, have you seen it before? This was right after she told you her age. I'm not saying this to say ha-ha or anything, but I'm just... Like, there's obviously a... Because first it was you have no idea who this is, and you're like, okay, I see the face. Okay, she told me she was 11. I mean, what we should really do is just drop the charade and just be like, what the f just happened here? Like, I kind of want to take this to the start and just be like, now that we both acknowledge that she told she was 11 and all this stuff, like, did you just kind of get carried away with this, or is this a pattern? Like, what happened here?
Kind of blew out of proportion.
What do you mean by that?
See if it was like one of them fake ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was kind of like just probing and.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it. So, do you remember now? She told you at the beginning. You sent some stupid, but that was just for probing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, so just to reiterate, like, she told you, you knew she told you she was 11 at the beginning, but you continued the conversation anyway, sending sexual stuff just to see what it was about. Huh?
Here and there, yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you think that, like, looks good?
Nah.
Okay. Got it.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm here to clear it up, man.
Yeah.
So I want to ask about, can you put my phone in the car? Here, just take my other phone. Do they sell pickles at that pizza place right there?
Downstairs. Not by any chance.
God. Yes. Yeah, starving. Sorry.
They downstairs. They have pizza, tacos.
Are the tacos actually good there?
Yeah, I had it for numerous times.
All right.
Downstairs.
Is it pizza good, or is it like some like pizza patron?
They got mixture Mexican, American, like Chicago, New York.
They got the deep there.
Mainly probably like Chicago style or like
Okay.
Wisconsin style. Yeah.
Does it like actually taste good, or am I better off going to Papa John's?
It does taste good, but it's a little on the greasy side.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, it's Hispanics cooking it, of course. That's my grandma's from Mexico, so I know. Okay, so I want to kind of ask about you know, kind of going back to this because you know I know I'll get this the probing thing, whatever. That's fine. But oh God. But you know, like I said, you're a good father. You're a good son. You don't just. I don't give a what it is or whether you know. You don't send your to someone who says they're 11 without some crazy happening. So I want to ask. I want to ask about this because you told me on Facebook they're sending like teases, kind of clips here, or buy this, buy that. That's Facebook.
Yeah.
But you know, there's some other apps where it's just the full shebang.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the app called Sessions before?
Something like that.
Well, no, not. It's called Sessions or Session.
No.
Okay. What about Signal?
No.
What about Zangi?
No.
Zangi. Okay. What about well, Telegram, right?
No. Just one is what I showed you off my phone.
Okay. Have you ever had Telegram?
No, just I had I still have what I showed you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I always had me
Okay.
and Facebook, and I did recently have Telegram, like started like in February,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing out of the ordinary
Okay.
on Telegram.
Got it. Did any of these people that were trying to offer you stuff, did they ever offer to go to Telegram at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did they ever offer like this thing called a mega link? Okay. Well, you know, Mick, we have some of those messages. Obviously, I couldn't print them out for obvious reasons here. But of course, they're offering you to go on Telegram and
Like maybe they have, but it's been a while.
Sure.
where I can't really.
What about WhatsApp? Did they ever offer that?
WhatsApp, come across a few people like download WhatsApp, and I'm like, well,
What's going on? Is everything okay?
yeah, everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's
Let's go.
good. What's up with all what?
Well, what's up with that?
Oh, just for safety. It's for
Safety.
safety, yeah. Because we're on. I don't want to be stepping on y'all's property, man, without with some. Anyway,
He could be crazy, man.
I'm fine. Can you just go upstairs?
I mean, he clearly suffered from speak right now. No, obviously not. I'm just kidding.
God,
It's good.
I'm fine. If I would have needed a coat, I would have came downstairs with a coat, but I don't need a coat.
No worries, Dad. I promise it's all good.
Well, is something going on that I should know?
No.
I think it's fine. I think it's
it's
getting handled. It's getting
It's
handled.
getting handled.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just some misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's all good. I was just concerned. It's all good. Being a good dad. So
Just making sure I ain't cold. Or
Yeah.
trying to figure out what's going on.
I wish my dad gave a f- about me at this age. You're lucky. You got one that he does. Let's go. It's good. Yeah. Anyway.
He always been like overprotective because I'm like the only kid.
Oh, that's you're the only child. So no brothers, sisters.
No.
Damn.
Not blood related.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah.
Like I got close friends, but I call like brothers, sisters.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, not like blood related.
Yeah, I got 2 younger brothers, so we grew up wrestling and around, breaking each other's wrists and all that.
That's how me and my friends was.
Yeah.
Always used to goof off. Like I said, play pickup football games.
Yeah. Dude,
Wrestle in the backyard. Like like when I was a teenager, we like built the wrestling ring out of old matches.
Yeah, yeah.
Had the toy belts and just
God,
goofed around in the summertime.
miss those days, dude.
Yeah.
Now we got like
Jumping
9 to
around
5.
on trampoline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Time flies, bro. Anyway, so I noticed you don't have WhatsApp now.
Yeah, I hadn't really had that in a long while.
Got it. You had it at one
More than,
point.
like, probably more than like 5 years ago at least.
Okay. But you had WhatsApp at one point.
Probably like 2019 when I
Okay.
got out. Yeah. Otherwise, I hadn't had it for at least 3, maybe 4 years.
Okay. Got it. So I want to ask about some of these people. Like I said, the Facebook people, and trying to offer up Telegram and all these other apps and all that. So here's what I know. When accounts, and I'm just not talking about. I mean, I'm talking about you, but I'm also talking about it's a pattern. Okay, people that aren't really too deep into this stuff online, that are just kind of testing the waters and probing and that type of stuff. When they have a Twitter, they have a Telegram. It's all a show with the links and the image sharing and all this type of crap. And you're one of the few that I don't think is out to hurt anybody. There's a lot of people kind of in that little circle that like to hurt people. You're not that guy. You wouldn't harm a fly, especially not a kid. But what I am trying to figure out is you only getting Telegram in February is that's a bigger pile of than you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna offend some people with that comment. I don't give a that's a bigger pile of okay. So
Like I had it before, then
yes,
got rid of it.
right.
Downloaded it.
Okay.
Whatever.
So let me ask you. Why'd you get rid of Telegram?
It was mainly the spam.
Okay.
And then I got rid of the spam and pretty much keep in contact with people, like more use it for like a work app now to communicate with my coworkers. That's how I get my schedule. That's how I get like to talk to them on the side, like, hey, can you take my shift? Or like, can you take my shift? Pretty much tell my boss like, hey, we need this, we need that.
Right.
Like, so that's the only reason why I was able to get Telegram again.
Okay. How long have you been living there for?
Here?
Yeah.
On and off since like 96. Like,
Okay.
I did live in
You're right.
like, back in like 08, 2010.
Okay.
Things didn't work out, so I came back. Then I was living in Cudahy for like that 5-year period. Then came back home because things didn't work out there also.
Got it. So where were you? So were you in Milwaukee in 2022 and 2023?
2023, yes.
Okay.
But Cudahy like 2022.
How far away is that?
Cudahy is like, you got Milwaukee, then you got Bayview, then St. Francis, then there's Cudahy, but it's all part of Milwaukee.
Okay, it's Milwaukee County.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Side county. Yeah.
So here's what we have from Telegram, and so when it says Milwaukee on the records, it just means the county. If you were in Wausau or whatever it's called, it'd be Marathon County. So it wouldn't show up as a city; it's just it's a county. So.
Like I know Appleton's Allegheny County.
Yeah, right. So it'd be that, right? So back when you had Telegram during your Twitter heyday of kind of this tomfoolery, we saw quite a few records of just images and videos, and basically what Facebook was the preview, Telegram was the real thing. That's what we have records of coming to Telegram account. Telegram account in 2022, 2023. Whether you're Cudahy here, if you're Milwaukee County, that's what it's showing up as. So since it wasn't you producing any images, because I want to care about the producers of people like kids. That's what I care about. Since it wasn't you producing any of the images, what I think happened is, these people probably put you in groups on, because I'm trying to figure out how this was happening, because it's either you're making it yourself, you're distributing it, or it's coming, right. So I don't think that's the case. But what I think the alternative is, because there's only two ways to explain why it's coming to your phone, why the records are coming up. Either you're making it yourself, but that doesn't make any sense because you haven't seen your kids in years, so it can't be you doing that. Or people are putting you in groups, people are trying to trade with you. Can you kind of expand on that? What could it be, you think?
I do, like I said earlier, I do come across groups.
Okay.
Like, things what I like, and like certain things, like follow this page. I do follow it, just
on Telegram? Because I'm talking Telegram. Okay.
Not recently on Telegram.
Well, I'm talking 2022, 2023 on Telegram.
Telegram, that was like what I was talking about. Like,
the dogs and the adults?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like the subscribe here, blah, blah.
Well, we don't,
Yeah.
it's weird as don't get me wrong, but reality doesn't ding on the system. Only the stuff with the child stuff does. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is this something which I don't think it's possible you could have produced it yourself. I don't think morally or even with that. But the only other explanation is that people put you in groups where there are other bad apples posting like the child videos and this and that. Am I kind of getting warm with that here?
Yeah, it was a few people with like that.
Okay, in these Telegram groups?
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't waste anybody's time. Let's both drop the charade that it was only small clips and only just previews. I mean, I'm sure it was a lot of that too, but we know some of the real shit was getting posted in there. That's what's ringing on the system. There's no other way.
It was a few like 10 minutes, maybe like 20 minutes.
Of like kid videos. Just honestly. Maybe. Okay, what happens in those videos that are 10 or 20 minutes?
I wouldn't know. I never really like opened it. Like I would open it and shut it and just let it play. But I would never like give a what the
Okay. Well, I'm going to stop you there. I wouldn't ask you what happens in them if we saw you didn't watch. If you didn't watch them, I wouldn't ask you what happens in them. That's a waste of time. So I'm just asking what happens in the videos. I'm not saying it's you in the videos. I'm not saying you like it, but if you saw it, you saw it. If you see the house burn down, I want to know who did it. That's all I'm asking. So what happens in the videos?
like I'm just saying, like I said, like I would play it but not watch it.
Okay. Does that make any type of sense?
No.
Okay. So just what happens in the videos, Mick?
I'll be hearing like, that's like.
Okay. Are you Stevie Wonder?
No.
Okay. So what happens in the videos, Mick? I'm not trying to you, Mick. I'm trying to figure out what happens, what these other assholes are posting.
It was times where I played it but never watched it. Like I would just let it play and like step away from my phone, then come back after this shit's over with.
Who'd you live with in Cudahy?
Ex.
Okay. So you expect me to believe that while your crazy ex is around, you were playing a video of a kid getting where she could see it for a whole window of 10 to 20 minutes? No, that didn't happen because you're not stupid. I'm not stupid. But the reason why you're not telling me what happens in them is because I think it genuinely grosses you out. I think it's a time of your life that you didn't appreciate. I think you're against it, but I want you to understand. Oh, yeah, I get that. But right. But I also think that but I want you to hop on over to the good side and turn this around and try to find out who's doing this to these kids. So let me ask you this. You're moaning, all right? So let me ask this. What's the race? I mean, who's making the moan? Is it a guy, a female, or what's going on?
Mainly it sound like females.
That are making the kids moan or moaning themselves?
A little bit of both.
Okay. So are these videos like a kid and an adult?
Majority.
Okay.
What I feel.
Okay.
Like, bits what I saw.
Okay, fair enough. What acts are usually happening to the kid?
Pretty much like where like they broken and probably like.
So this is so if it's it has to be young because they can't at that age.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying so you've seen the video, right? Okay. Is that a pleasant video to you?
No.
Okay. So right. So now apply that same logic to some of these videos. I'm not saying it's pleasant to you. I'm not saying you liked it, but you know, if we, I mean, as a father, if you care about saving kids, I mean, this is the time, man. What are some of the? And again, I assume this is all other people doing this, posting this. You know, you're just whatever. You're around. You're around. Who cares? What are the age ranges that these weird posting in these groups that you've seen? Like, how young does it go? Don't hold back. I just truly want to know.
13, 16. Maybe.
13, 16. But you can 13-year-old as f***ed up as that sounds. Dog, if they're posting mega links and all this weird, I'm not saying you liked it. I truly want to know what the youngest they were posting was. Just don't sugarcoat it. What's the point, dude?
If I had to guess, it was in that range, right between 13 and 17.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
I think maybe that was what you got carried away with, but I'm asking, what are these posting in these groups? I'm not asking about the shit you got curious about. I'm asking the youngest they're posting in the groups.
It was a few what I heard, like probably like 10, 12.
10 or 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So typically when somebody's in a Telegram group and they say the youngest is 10 or 12, the youngest is probably infants and toddlers because everybody's always going to sugarcoat a little bit. You're no different. I'm no different. If you were asking me about it, I'd sugarcoat it too. So being that you're saying the youngest is 10, 12, I know the youngest now is infants and toddlers. And I'm not saying it's you like, I'm not saying you enjoy, but what I'm going to ask, because I'm not here to waste anybody's time, how often were they posting infants and toddlers?
Probably like what I noticed. Probably like I said previously, like 4 or 5 times a week.
And these people were going and I'm not saying you, but these people were posting as young as babies in these groups.
I may have come across some of those, but
Okay.
not like where it was like harmful. Like it was like maybe like tub images, but that's not it.
Okay.
It was nothing like
What about not full on like? What about videos of? Because the reason I'm asking this, because you know, if we get an answer on this, we'll go to the next one, try to identify some of these adults in the videos. What about videos of just like either moms or dads, babies, like going up to an infant, just touching them like that?
not what I remember. Not what I remember.
Okay, so you've seen, but like tub photos of babies and stuff like that in these groups. Okay. And just be honest with me. What's the youngest that they've what's the youngest you think they've posted in the group that was like a kid act?
Probably like
8,
maybe
8 or 10. Okay. Was this a girl or a boy?
10. It was both.
Both. Okay. A lot of boths. What's happening to an 8-year-old in one of these videos? Like what's going on in it? Is it like who's with them or what's going on? Or?
Like mainly it's like a grown woman.
Grown woman. And what's she doing to the kid?
Bath videos or like groping. That's
Groping. What about oh, well, I'm just going to ask it like this because, you know, I get it's hard to talk about because you're a father. You don't like this, but we have to get the answers because we want to turn this around on the people actually doing this. How many videos did you see of like an 8-year-old like getting like having with a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman? How many were like that, or what percentage were like that?
probably like a little less or a little over half.
Where they were just straight up having with 8-year-olds?
Groping.
Groping, okay. How many would you say were with 8-year-olds, or how often was that?
Probably about like 25%.
25%.
35%.
Okay. Got it. What race were typically the adults in these videos?
Mainly
Indians.
like,
Okay. Could you hear any languages being spoken?
mainly foreign.
Okay. So I'd probably have to look somewhere. Cool. So, you know, obviously it gets more severe when they start to harm babies, right? And so I'm going to ask you again, what happens in some of these videos with the babies? Because I want to go after those said foreigners doing this.
Yeah, mainly it was like what the videos what I could across was mainly like shower or bath videos was like grown ass chicks.
With babies?
Yeah.
Okay. Expand on what happens in those, because it's not only a shower.
Probably like washing, like groping.
Groping the baby.
Yeah.
Does the baby ever cry or in pain? Or?
Maybe cry.
Okay. What are they groping? The babies. Okay. How long are those videos usually?
Actually, the longest I came across was like 12.
Was what?
Like 12, 14.
Them doing it to a baby? Okay. What happens at the beginning of the video? What happens at the end?
It starts off where they like take stuff off.
Okay.
Like going in the bathroom, washing up.
All right.
And we used to grope and bullshit.
Okay. Got it. How recently did one of these assholes post one of these types of videos? I'm not saying just babies, but like anything with a kid and adult. How recently was this going on?
Last time I ever came across like or someone like linked it to me was like at least 2021, 2022-ish.
Okay. Got it. So are you telling me that if we were able to open your Telegram right now, would you still have that same answer for me? Just honestly, it's okay. I'm giving you a chance to change it.
Yeah. Only people I talk to on Telegram is my friend Amy and a few other friends of mine.
Is that something you're able to prove to me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can pull it up on Telegram.
Sure.
But I haven't really been active like
Oh, okay. I got you.
like I said, I haven't been active. Maybe
Yeah.
the last active one was like 7 hours ago.
Okay.
But
I got you. I see you. All right.
that one made me spam, and I just like opened it, just like.
Yeah, of course.
But, like these people I know personally. Like
No, I see
knew
that.
from like Cudahy.
Okay.
It's like one of my best friends was pretty much like a brother to me. So there's a few people I keep in contact with.
Okay. Is there anything like any other apps where they're kind of doing that crazy?
Besides Twitter and Facebook, no.
Okay.
Maybe, but not like what I came across. No.
All right. Is there anything on your phone gallery that you need to get rid of that could be potentially like, whoa, that's some crazy stuff?
Not out of the ordinary, no.
Anything with like kids on there? Would that be also something you're willing to verify for me?
Like most of the photos is mainly like QR codes.
Yeah,
Wrestling
it's
contact.
that's stupid.
A few boob pics from people.
No, I get it. That's
Cats.
fine. Anything in your hidden folder?
I do not have it in folder, to be honest. Nothing.
Okay. Got it.
Videos is like concerts where I went to.
Yeah.
I can show you that.
Sure, if you don't mind. Save us all some time here.
Yeah. As you see, concerts.
Yeah.
Mainly all concerts from last year, earlier this year.
Okay.
videos.
Got it.
So it's nothing like out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
I prefer down the block than the church right now.
What's that place called that you go to?
Going down the block, I haven't read that like earlier, like late last year.
Yeah.
Like I don't really pay attention to names because I never really went there.
Mhm.
I only go there when like the stores is closed.
Got it. Well, should we have a word with him? Did they say they were coming?
Yeah, they have I'm like, somebody said they were gonna send somebody, but they need to be an ETA. Should they call back right now?
I mean, yeah, because like he doesn't have anything on his phone. We can only just send this to the detective. I mean, I have his email still.
So do you call back or?
Yeah, just call back and say if there's nobody on the way, we'll just go turn it in the station. If there's somebody on the way, just let me know. Okay. So how do you think? How do you think we got to that point of like just kind of looking at this stuff and in this world? Like, I mean, what do you think? What do you think happened, or why do you think it got to this point?
Trying to figure out where.
Oh, I farted! Jesus Christ! Oh, dude, I made such a bad mistake earlier today. I had Mexican food in New London, Wisconsin.
Oh.
I know. You probably think I'm an idiot for that. It was the worst.
It depends on what kind of Mexican food. Taco Bell does that to me. Although that's not really real Mexican food.
No, but I'm saying like, I vomited earlier. I vomited so bad my nose started bleeding. Like it's so nasty, dude. It was quite the terrible experience. I mean, my God, man, it was. Oh, God. Yeah, it was very disgusting Mexican food. Like, I'd probably rather. I don't. You know what? Not even. No. It's just. There's just nothing to compare.
It is a lot of places. It was kind of disgusting.
Yeah, I'm originally from Texas, so I mean, like, you know, I'm used to the good, but God, come up here, man. It's like,
Like, certain foods are hit or miss.
Yeah.
Depending on like the restaurants, like it's like roll of dice type.
Right.
Either it's good or either it's gonna make you your brains out or puke or whatever.
Yeah, but like, if I'm gonna get my brains out, I at least want like I at least want it to be good. But it was like, it tasted like rubber and expired deer meat and just, ugh. Yeah, no. I trust my white father to make better Mexican food than that, whatever that was. Oh. Well, anyway, so how do you think we got to this point of like, you know, talking this stupid talk and looking at these videos? I mean, when did you start getting those like kind of that urge to do that, or how did that kind of start?
It was like a weird introduction because like I see like people like posting.
Kind of brainwash you a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly like foreign language.
Yeah. Got it.
Then trying to crack the code, figuring out where they really from. Type.
Right.
Like I said, some of them said that they was in America, that like
Yeah.
some weird ass state bullshit.
Yeah. No.
Like the closest I came across is like getting old and like later on in the day it said like Saudi Arabia or something weird.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Then the name changed.
Even talking about. Yeah.
Then the photos with the head like completely changed.
Yeah. I have no idea what this guy's talking about right now. Confusing me. I'm sorry, when'd you get this phone again?
This phone, 2022, 23.
Okay. So just be for real with me. When was your number? When was your number? Me, hold on.
You said like 2023.
No, I'm sure. Let me figure that out. Hold on a sec. When was your number ever? When did it ever end? Is that like an old number or something, or?
Like 2021ish.
That's when you had a number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
That was like way before.
Got you. That was an old phone. Got it. All right. Well, we're just seeing what my friend is up to, and then we'll figure it out. What time do your parents usually go to sleep at?
They usually stay up like
Have a good night.
Yeah. Does your dad still work?
Yeah, he works, but he does like.
What does he do? Oh, nice.
Downtown.
Nice.
Like he works at cleaning he cleans
Oh, nice.
buildings downtown. Like wherever his he pretty much goes downtown and cleans.
Yeah.
Like I heard about a few things like the lawyer places.
Okay. So, hold on.
The lady said that they put the call in, but nobody's taking it off yet.
Oh, we'll just go
But
through the
I
station.
said, do you want us to go to the station? She said, you can do that, but I'm going to have to cancel the call.
Oh.
And I said, like, she said, we're going to wait like another 30 minutes or whatever. But she's like, I can't give you a DTA though.
Oh, okay, we can just wait out here, but there's no point. There's no point if I can just keep.
Because she said they're only like by call, so like, we just go to the station.
Yeah. All right.
Call back or-
Well, yeah, I'll just cut this guy loose. Okay. Well, one sec. I mean, we already have his Twitter account link. We have what our account name was. I mean, let's do it like that. I mean, whatever CP he used to have, he got rid of like on his old phone. So, all right. Well, I'm not gonna ask you to stay here any longer, but just make sure you stay on the straight and narrow. Okay, just kind of avoid all this type of stuff, and make sure you do the right thing. Okay. All right. You take care, man. You can, if you don't mind, you can walk to your parents. Okay. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, Mick. Yeah, I mean, we can always wait out here for the fucking people to come, because...
I saw like 2 cop cars just pass by.
Oh, of course. They ain't doing shit. All right, guys. Well, this is Milwaukee PD, and their response time is terrible, because we were here last year, and pretty busy city apparently. So this guy doesn't have any. The reason why last year was Justin, which he's serving 17 year sentence now. For those who don't know, he's the guy in Walmart. He had actual CP on his phone, so we obviously were going to wait as long as possible. But this guy, I mean, he showed me his phone. Obviously, he's very into it, but he's going through either a cold turkey phase or... Oh, they're here? Oh. He's going through some type of cold turkey phase, or he just got this new phone. So right now, he doesn't have anything. He has nothing that is going to be destroyed. He's not going to go in and smash. There's no point in smashing anything he has, because we have everything saved digitally. So, so we're just going to turn this into the cops and hopefully give this to the detective. I have his email still, so we'll see what they want to do with it. I mean, I think he made some pretty damning things on camera, so I think they should probably take this guy up, being that he has some child charges previously for neglect or whatever. Oh, God. All right, what's up, guys? TOS friendly. We're following the TOS guidelines here. So this is Milwaukee Police. Is that police presence?
Yep.
Are you videoing right now?
Yep.
So that's in the video? Okay. So right here we're going to be turning it in. So Milwaukee Police. All right. Yes, sir. So a guy named Mick was messaging this person, and we're going to turn it in. He said some things, and said some crazy stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. No, I know. I'm dressing like I'm from Texas right now. I know. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we were here last year. Yep. Yes. Yep. That's correct. Yes, sir. Yep. It's gonna be. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, these are yours to keep. Yes, we'll send them digitally. Yeah. 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 Just hit me up. Yeah. Yep. That's my number. Uh-huh. Yeah, he said he's watched quite a few videos of young stuff. Mm-hmm.
There's a cop actually coming out.
Really? All right, let's go turn it in at the station now for real. We're trying to file a police report. Can we do that with you right now? Just file the report?
You can't with me because I'm on a call here, but you can go to the front. There's someone up there at the front.
Okay, they can take the report for us?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. You know where you're going? Just pull.
Okay.
See the last car down there?
Okay.
Just pull over down there.
Got
There's
it.
railings up there. Just follow the walk right up to the front door. It'll be open.
Okay.
And there'll be somebody at the counter. They'll be able to take a report.
Okay.
Ask if he was going
yeah.
for
24 hours a day. What kind of report?
It's for a crime. Were you going to this, what?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
I'm going farther back. Yeah, just pull down here. And
All right, no problem. How's it going? There's an individual in Mick. He lives. I have the address written down here. He was messaging who he believed to be a 11-year-old girl. We're the ones posing as said girl. We're from Houston, Texas. We have a group that does this across the country. We were in Milwaukee last year, and the guy that we caught is already convicted for doing something similar. So this guy was very sexual with who he thought was a kid, sending pictures and saying, I want to have sex with you, this and that. It wasn't like a staged meeting tonight or anything. We haven't talked to him in a while, but we just finally got around to him. And he admitted that he sent these messages and that he, has watched.
admitted how so?
Sent these messages to who he thought was an 11-year-old girl, and all that type of stuff. And he also told us that he's viewed videos of child as young as like infants and toddlers and stuff. And he said this stuff's on camera. We have it recorded. And it looks like right now on his new phone he doesn't have any child. Why we didn't wait for the cops to come? We just came to the station. But regardless, we want to turn over what we have and make a report and see what y'all can do with it, because I think there's something there.
Okay, hold on one second.
All right.
police presence.
All those uniforms. YouTube DOS. Dang, and then when they see Wichita Falls, this game over.
Alright guys, I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna eat some donuts real quick. Wow. Zoom in on it. Rafilos. Filos, guys. Are those all law enforcement officers? And they're in the video?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I think they're all just.
We're around the country posing as like minors online, and online message us from across the country. We're from Houston, but we just travel all over doing this. And there was an individual by the name of messaging us, who we believe to be a 13-year-old girl. He said her and her friend and get a hotel room. He never followed through with that, but he was just very sexual in the messages. And he said he's talked to other minors online before, and he said that he's on this app called Telegram where he's received links to what seemed to be buying pictures of minors and stuff like that. But that's all he would say about Telegram. But we interviewed him at his home, and he admitted to sending all of these messages that were like, what's up, guys? The sponsor of this video is Red Pill Threads. Very easy sponsor to work with because I can't wait to wear the shirts myself. They're coming to the mail to me as I'm making this. Be sure to check out their stuff. Grassroots company, you're supporting small business, but check out their awesome designs they have for people of all views. Check out their Doe 36 shirt. I think a very creative thing, poking fun at Bill Clinton for being on the Epstein's client list. Check out many of their other designs, corn pop and all of that. Super cool stuff. I can't wait to wear them in the videos, and use the promo code POACHERS for 10% off your order. Get you a discount on it and get you some awesome shirts for you and the whole family. Very well made and made by someone who you can trust. So without further ado, get you a shirt.
If you want to support the Predator Poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.